Hello everyone. Once again, coming together to meditate on the weekend. So how have you been? Have you been practicing meditation regularly? If you do, well, congratulations. You have making yourself a good routine. But the thing is, if you don't, you can start now because it is, I would say, very important to our life because it concerns our mind. You can also make it as part of your daily activity so that way it becomes your habit and routine, like when you are eating and sleeping. Thus, if you are see that's important, today we're gonna talk about the four factors that support a still mind. In fact, I taught this some time ago as well as in the meditation retreat if you ever join in one day session. However, the thing is, it's been quite some time, so I believe that it could been forgotten. Thus, it will be good to freshen up our memory, as well as for those who are joining us new. This could be benefit from our session tonight. So, if you are new or first time, well, I would encourage and would like to welcome. If you don't mind leaving some comment telling us where you're from, that would be appreciated so we can get to know each other. But for those who are regular, you know what to do, right? So therefore, don't just watch and silent if you are willing to get to know each other. All right. Let's see who is joining us at the moment. Hello, Miss Grace. You're the first one today, and Emma, thanks for joining us. All right. Well, seems like many people from England now. From Cameroon, Miss Fonsa, always. Thank you for joining us. All right. Anyone else? Miss Kathleen from Chicago. Well, thanks for joining us too. Okay. Well, the thing is, I read some comment on the article on social media, Facebook, of course, getting on usually. They say that people that the old generation now only use Facebook, new generation using Instagram. Well, you could call that, but that is the only mean of source I get information at the moment. The thing is, well, I read from the article that right now it's Christmas season, but not many people putting light decoration because of the many reasons, of course. And as it is, therefore, it may not be like the same as it used to be. Well, the thing is, I cannot help on that part. But one thing is, if we have it in our mind, that will be good enough. I grew up in America. Actually, I live it. Let's talk about myself a little bit while we still have time. The thing was that I I was born in Thailand, but during my teenage year in high school, I went to study abroad, living with my aunt in United States, and that is one when I begin to become as an American. That at the end of the year we celebrate family reunion by kind of like having a Christmas decoration. First year it was fun. We decorate the tree. We have to go up in our attic. And my aunt has a big house near the lake too, in the forest. We often see rabbits and deer coming out to drink the water in the lake. And our house is quite near at the end, so therefore we is close to the forest. So we see a lot of natures and animals. What happened was we have to climb on the attic, getting the tree down, putting it up, put the lights, decorate around the house. It was fun first year. But then after New Year, my aunt said, "Go, put everything back." I was like, "Wow, it's very cold." And I don't have such gear and my hand is very cold. First time exposed to the snow and thing. It was fun to putting up because it's not cold yet. Because we put like during Thanksgiving, like last month. But after New Year, it's cold. It's winter. It's really bad memory. After that, I was just feeling like I don't want to put up a lot of light decoration anymore. But the thing is, it was kind of like bringing up the spirit of the Christmas that I enjoy. Even though I'm a Buddhist, but enjoying this kind of activity very much. That's it's kind of like it remind me that good time that I had when I was in United States living with my aunts. That's something that's whenever I come to England now, it remind me of that memory that I used to have when I was kid, when I was in teenager years. So that's. I hope you are enjoy just like that memory too. Speaking of Christmas time, okay. All right. Now with introduction, talk speaking about myself. Well, we're gonna get to our topic for tonight, right? All right, everyone, welcome. Okay, let's see. Aside from Miss Kathleen, Miss April, and Claudia, thanks joining us from Somerset as well as San Paulo. All right. Well, everyone, welcome to our Inner Peace Sunday once again. Let's continue to our topic for tonight. As I mentioned earlier, that this has been taught long time. It's good time to freshen up our memories and as well as prepare our mind so that way it can be still. Whenever we come to meditate, it can be ready for our practice at any time. All right then, let's begin our meditation, right? Oh, our session, my bad. Inner Peace Sunday on 4 factors that support a still mind. Okay. Speaking up, try to maintain our still mind. The thing is, sometimes if we don't really practice when we are not sitting meditation, it's quite difficult sometimes because, I'll not say sometimes, most of the time I would say, because our mind are attached to whatever events that may be going on in our life, whether it's in the morning, afternoon, evening, or yesterday, or the day before yesterday, or whenever it's very, very difficult time that tend to be stay in our mind for a long time. The thing is, we prepare our mind by this practice of these 4 factors suggested by our master. It helps to prepare the mind. So whenever things happen or something that disturb our inner peace, it could make the mind ready to detach those memory and fill in with inner peace instead. What are these factors taught by our master? Let's go. How to maintain our still mind? The thing is, even though we know that we have to maintain our mind to be still, so that way we can achieve inner peace faster. But the thing is, after the meditation, most likely our attention is forward outside our body or whenever we look or wherever we think of. That is not really still at all. But if we prepare ready for this, it will be easier. So number one, to practice this 4 factor is we must learn to see the world as it is. In other words, most of the time when we are experiencing things in our life, we tend to have what is called expectation. Yes, you can hear me. Expectation. We expect it to be as we want it to be. But the thing is, it's sometimes, or maybe most of the time, may not be as we want it to be. When it's something like that, it's quite difficult to maintain our inner peace when it is not as we want it to be. But if we learn to see the world as it is, maybe we can handle things better. And that is uh, that if there is a gain, there is always loss. If there is loss, there is gain to follow. They come in pair, taking turn one at a time. Next, if there is an honor, there is also dishonor. If there is happiness or peace, there is also disappointment. If there is a praise, there is gossip or blame. These are the 4 pairs that always come in our life, taking turn. However, they won't last. It will only last if we want it last. But no matter what, it will always come and go. For example, when we gain, for this case, example is when we get our pay monthly, weekly, or once or twice a week, depending on how you have your contract with. When we get our income at the end of the month, the next month come the bill from whether utility bill, phone bill, Netflix bill, whatever you have. Yes, they will come follow after that. So when you gain, you have to lose. It is something that follow you like a shadow. And if there is an honor, you got fame somewhere along the way. It's waiting for the time. Sometimes it's long, like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Then when the time comes, this honor will taking place. Sometimes it's short, and then gain fame again. It's taking turn. If sometimes we have happiness, we are so joy, but when they are happy, we so disappointed, crying over that. The thing is, they come and they go. They won't stay with us for long. Accept on this truth. Understand its nature that it is part of our life in this world. No one can escape. Understand this part. We can raise our mind above this situation. Don't let it happen. Just like in this following story that I have. I think I told you about this story long time ago and I like it very much. It's called the story of the elder Sai. This elder Sai is quite famous story in Japan as well in China. The story goes like this. Once upon a time in China, in a long past, when China are not unity as it is today, at the edge of the country, at the border of the country, my bad, the Mongols, attack. That is when the time when they, kind of like having the story taking place. There was this man, an elder, living with his son as a family. He doesn't have a wife, she passed away. What happened was, he is respected and loved by many in the village. He make a living by raising horse and for sale. One day, the best horse, the fattest horse that he has, ran away. Of course, people try to comfort him, so they come to, elder, please don't be sad that it's just only the horse that run away. You still have plenty, so please. They try to comfort him because they love him. But the elder said this. Well, just only a horse. Who knows? It could be good luck. Oh, the people in the village, after they hear what the elder said, oh, the elder, well, it's better now, so let's go back. Then 2 weeks after the horse ran away, now this time it came back with another horse, which better and run faster too. The people came to congratulate the elder. Wow, elder, you're so lucky. You got a new horse. And it's better too. The elder said this. Well, just an extra horse. Who knows? It could be bad luck. They were like, oh, come on, you ruined the fun, elder. So they left him alone again. But this time, a month has passed. His son enjoyed the new horse because it's fast and beautiful, so he can run and show off to the girls in the village. And one day, accident did happen. He fell off from the horse, broken his leg, and he become disabled. So the people came to comfort him. Oh, for your background story on this culture, the Chinese culture is that a young man is like a symbol of the family. If he losing his future, that family is doomed. Therefore, his son become disabled. Thus, he has no chance of the good future in life. That's why they came to comfort the elder. Elder, please don't be sad. Your son's still living. But the elder said, just only a broken leg. Who know? It could be good luck. They were like, what, elder? How could you think like this? So it's your son. But then again, the elder just calm and still as he is. So they left him alone again. But then many months passed, a year passed. Now this time China it has been attacked by the Mongolia on the border. So thus they have to, recruit many young men into the army because they need help. And the elder was too old and his son is a disabled. Thus they did not went into the war at the time. Thus, as a result, China was able to fend off the Mongolia attack. But the thing is, many young men lost their life in that war. And the elder and his son still live after that. As you can see on the story here, there are good luck and bad luck. But the elder doesn't let it disturb by such situation because he understands the nature of the world. Thus, we too, gain and loss, honor and dishonor, these are parts of life. If we have it, well, always be ready. But it doesn't mean it's not bad, it's not good. It means that we must prepare our mind, but not to see it in a negative way, but to be ready when the time comes. So that way, when we close our eye, it won't disturb and affect our inner peace of mind. You got my point in this? Don't forget to press like so I know that you are there. All right. Next, keep your mind bright and cheerful. Yes. The suitable mind for the meditation is the mind that is cheerful and happy. So it could help you too whenever you practice meditation or start your practice. Recall of the good memory. It is help prepare the mind for that. Imagine this when you are experience some negative or bad memory. When you come to close your eyes, those memories tend to surface first. If you notice it, when it comes first, what's gonna happen? It will keep repeating into the loop. If you agree, don't forget to press like so I know that you're there. It go into the loop, and it takes some time for you to escape that loop. Therefore, if you don't want to stay in that loop in too long, keep the mind recall of the good and cheerful memory. Make yourself be smile. Or keep yourself with this feeling, the feeling that you are proud, happy and floating. Light feeling, spacious and empty feeling. This is help for the mind to achieve stillness easier. That's number 2. Here, some tip of the master. Think about good deeds in the past, then be pleased. He said good deeds, okay? Think of them more often. The pleasant feeling will nourish your mind. Starting from the point that you feel comfortable, expand the stillness feeling continuously, and it will make you relax, content, and you will naturally feel you are one with the center. Center in here is mean center of your body. For those who are not used to it, this term. Our master tend to suggest that if you don't know where to focus the mind, or if you already know where to focus the mind, always go focusing at the center of the body, because that is where the mind most balanced. But if you don't know where to find the center yet, don't worry. As long as you keep your mind happy and relaxed, when you close your eye and meditate, it will naturally come into the center by itself without trying to find it. All right? That's number 2. Number 3. View all human beings as fellow travelers in the cycle of suffering. I will get to that. Sending loving kindness toward everyone. In other words, see everyone as your friend who are suffering just as yourself. Wait, I am happy. I have a good family. Hold on. Suffering that I am mentioned in here is we are of a nature that making us always suffer without end until we die. That is called number 1, aging. Who doesn't age? Well, if you agree, don't forget to press like. Aging, sickening, or illness. And soon, dying. It's said into circle is that to the Buddhist view of life, all beings must continue in this cycle, being born, being aged, being ill, being die, being born like a circle. If we see everyone and all beings same situation as that, we will not have a feeling to kind of like discriminate or hurting them or hating them at all, because everyone are suffer just like that. Rather than hate or discriminate against those who have done wrong to us, we can also sending loving kindness. But I could not do that. It's so difficult. We had done so much wrong. Understand that feeling is something that difficult to get rid of. But remember, if it in your case, no one is perfect. We may have done wrong to someone intentionally or unintentionally. Thus, if we were being hated by someone we may have done wrong with or without we knowing, how would one feel when we realize that, right? So that understand on this part, rather than just continue to torment our mind to this negative feeling. Understand them, love them, sending loving kindness. is better and healthier for our mind. Remember, no one is perfect. We make mistake. When we make mistake, with intention or without intention, knowing or without knowing, this we cannot say when and where or call all the time. That's if we don't understand on this part, we don't want to tie our negative feeling to what those at all. Therefore, rather than just making our mind tormented by such negative feeling, let them be love and kind instead. This is also part of the option. Here, some tips from our master. You have limited time in this world. Yes, we don't know when it's gonna come, but we all know that we have limited time. Therefore, keep only good things in your mind. Good thoughts, good speech, and good actions. You have little time to live and soon it will be gone. When you have good thoughts, good speech, and good actions, the goodness will then expand to the world. It starts with your thought. When you have love toward anyone, even animals, even though they cannot communicate, they can experience and feel the love. Thus, sending loving kindness is better than sending hate and negative emotion toward anyone. Understand this, close your eye, touch your heart. You will feel positive better than any other time. So prepare your mind with this feeling and thought can help you achieve inner peace quicker than before. Some even explain to me that they start with this feeling, sending loving kindness at the beginning of the meditation. It help her, that person who told me, achieve inner peace faster and all the time. If you interest, try this and let me know how it goes. If you agree, don't forget to press like so I know that you are there. Okay? And last but not least, the fourth one. This one. See the world as empty and insubstantial. And whatever work or task you do, give them your best effort, but don't become attached. Wait, what do you mean? When you have to do your best, you have to attach. There are some here's explanation here. See the world as empty because to the truth in our life, when we are born naked, and when we die, we cannot take anything with us. What we own, what we have, is only temporary as long as we live. But when we are at the moment of our life, we cannot take anything. So if we understand, accept this truth, we will not attach. When we not attached, we will ready to let go at any time. So when your mind are not attached to anything, it feeling light, spacious and expand because the mind are not holding such thing and it's become empty. When it's become empty, close your eye. Easier to find peace because you are ready and accepting as it is. And so, as well as when you do something, yes, do it your best because told you won't be regret. Oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. Don't have any of those regret. As well as when you realize that you had done your best, you don't feel attached anymore because this is it, the thing that you had done best. You don't waste your time and you have done your best and this is the best you can do. That's easier to detach and you find inner peace better. That's the tip of our master before the end. Make your mind still. The goal is to make your mind still. In order to become still, you must drop everything, put it all down and just be still. And that is the best that you can do for the meditation too. And you will find your inner experience progress better than before. Alright everyone, now you get the point. Just like to summarize, I forget to put it again, so let me call this up real quick. I haven't done it in the slide, but let me just say so. That number one, please learn to see the world as it is. So that way you won't be affected by whatsoever come into your life, because you have understand it throughout your life that come these things come and go, gain and loss, fame and displeased, fame and dishonor, honor and dishonor, please and disappoint, praise and blame. These are the nature of the world that always come in our life. And keep your mind bright and cheerful. View all human beings as fellow travelers in the cycle of suffering, and see the world as empty and insubstantial. Thus, everyone, when you understand this part, I hope you use it for your benefit, how to live your life in a meaningful and as well as inner peace. Alright, everyone, are you ready for the meditation? If you are set, as always, number one, your mobile phone. Make sure it is silent, or at the very least, it doesn't disturb your meditation. I'll do that right now. Number two, check whether you need to use toilet. You don't want to go to toilet when you find inner peace. Trust me, I have bad experience on that. Well, last but not least, check and make sure that the room you are meditating is suitable for your meditation. If you're all set, we shall then begin our inner peace time, everyone.
Battery 100%.
So now, I would like to invite everyone, finding yourself sitting in a most relaxed and comfortable position, and relax both body and mind. Gently close your eyes, feeling as if you are about to fall asleep or taking a break from your long day. Imagine yourself being alone somewhere in a vast open space surrounded by nature, and begin to relax from the top of your head. Relax down to forehead, eyebrows, and eyelids. No need to use your eyes or try to look within yourself during your meditation. We close our eye to disconnect from any distraction. And making your face feeling soft as you continue to relax further down to the neck, shoulder, back, body, arms, forearms, all the way to the tips of your hands. Continue further down from your abdomen down to your legs and knees, all the way to your feet. Making sure that your body is properly adjusted. Spending these few moments of the time adjusting yourself. When you are done, continue to adjust the mind. you would find yourself feeling content, enjoy being in the present at this moment, feeling like yourself is transparent, light, spacious, empty, or hollow, letting the mind feeling free so you may continue progress toward inner peace. When you find this feeling, begin by take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Put everything aside. Leave them out of the mind while you breathe in and breathe out. And allow the mind that's been wandering outside, coming back, resting inside your body at any point that you familiar or prefer, anywhere that you may feel familiar, so you may begin to focus as you continue your journey toward inner peace. There is no need to rush. Once you finding yourself at the point to rest the mind or focusing inside, stay there. If there's a tension or tense feeling, a tight feeling, relax more. No need to use your effort to pause or still the mind. Let it come naturally as you maintain your relaxation while observe your mind inside. If you get easily distracted or the mind wandering outside, gently bring it back by lightly imagine the sun or a full moon at the place where you rest the mind, so it may stay acting like a pillar for the mind to hold on to. Should your thought arise, disturb your focus and inner peace. In this case, you may recite or repeat the mantra in the mind until there are no more thoughts. Having the sound of the mantra coming out from your abdomen as you breathe in and breathe out. Continue at your own pace without rushing or forcing the mind, and soon you shall find progress toward stillness inside. And the mantra is Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Continue until the mind has calmed down. Let's take our time slowly from this moment. Continue our journey toward inner peace until the appropriate time. May everyone attain your inner peace in this meditation session. Be still as our mind gradually come toward inner peace, joy, love, and kindness would arise, feeling inside with positive feeling. At this time, expand the feeling, sharing this feeling toward the people and those that we love or connected to us, whether they're still alive or pass away, wishing for everyone to be peaceful, happy, free from all harms and danger, no suffering. May they all loving one another, just like family member, sending lovingness, kindness to them all, starting from yourself to your family and friends, expanding further from your home to your neighborhood, your town, your county, your state, your country, eventually the whole world. Spread love and kindness with them all. Let's spend this remaining time. Spread our love and kindness inside. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Continue to allow the mind resting inside. So tonight you can be with inner peace and stay mindful from now on. Now slowly and gently open your eyes. Sappa Putthanuภาเวนะ Sappa Dhammanuภาเวนะ Sappa Saṅghānuภาเวนะ Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May you all be with inner peace. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoy your time with me in this evening. Well, before we part our ways, how about sharing meditation experience? If you are enjoy your time with me tonight, here if you feel or experience some relaxation and peaceful and climb, leave the comment as one. Or if you experience time fly by very fast in these 30 minutes meditation, leave the comment as 2. Or if you experience joy, brightness inside, leave the comment as 3. Anything else I didn't mention, go ahead and leave the comment. Maybe we can discuss further if you're interested. Either way, if for those who already know what to do, go ahead and leave the comment. Allow me to greet those waiting for your comment by the time. So that way, we don't waste too much of our time then. Hello, Mr. Martin. Thanks for joining us from Manchester. And Julie from Chicago. Well, we got 2 from United States candidate now. That's very good. The thing is, I'm not sure if you ever, maybe I'm not sure is Helen ever watching this from Pennsylvania. The thing is, I'm not sure if Venerable Clint, who are teaching online in United States, are still active or not. But if somehow I could be a way that can help, you can just watch mine, or you can watch his if it's convenient at the time. Just giving alternative if you don't have any options available. Okay, but all in all, it's your choice because it's inner peace time. Anyone is good, right? Okay, Miss Fonsa 1 and 2, Kathleen 2 and 3. Wow, that's good, Miss Kathleen. How long can you suggest these 3 that you may gain? Because I've seen you have this quite a while now. Maybe it could longer or shorter, depend. But all in all, if you can share with how long you think is your experience of rightness inside, okay, that we appreciate. Mr. Martin too. Well, it's been a while, but thanks for joining us. Well, I hope you are practicing regularly, Mr. Martin. Next year you're gonna be a monk, right? So get yourself prepared early, right? Claudia too. Okay, good. How is the weather then, Claudia? Is it snow over there, or is it ever in Brazil? I heard it's hot, but I'm not sure. Right now, it's still hot time of the year in your country. Never been there, but it's good to be there once we have opportunity. Few minutes. Miss Catherine, few minutes. Okay, that's good. The thing is, most of the time, from whenever I having this discussion with people who sharing brightness, insight, and joy, they tend to get excited. Get it until you feel don't really affect by that. It could be longer, but practice more to get that. If you know how to get it, do it repeatedly. Okay, Miss April. All right, 1. Okay, all right, not bad. The thing is that when you become relaxed, the thing that you achieve it, sometimes you may not notice. It's come with your feeling. If you begin to notice, that means your attention is back. Your mindfulness is more within you than outside. The feeling that you gain when you become relaxed is empty and light feeling. When you feel light or hollow feeling inside, that means your body and mind begin to synchronize together. That's why it's not attached, it's free. That's why it's feeling that the more you gain this, the better your stillness. But sometimes if you get excited, it's gone too. So be careful. All right. The key to that is to be still in every experience. All right, everyone. I think this should be a good time for us to part because tomorrow you may have to go to work, right? So, well, we can't keep you too long for tonight. So, I'd just like to end our session for tonight. And thank you very much for the time. However, we hope to see you again on this upcoming program, Inner Peace Nighttime on Wednesday. If you ever have chance, hopefully nothing disturbed like last time. Oh man, I tried to come on time, and what happened was the internet was not good. It's take me a while to fix. When I fix my camera, not good. When I fix, it's just too late. People already gone. But at least I still have live. So if you like to check what did I teach last Wednesday, go check on my YouTube channel or on our Facebook page. It still lasts for 1 month, so it should be okay. All right, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you again next Inner Peace Night Time. Have a good night.